Baby mama and baby daddy boundaries. Most of us have a kid or kids from a relationship that didn't work out. Therefore, can create baby mama or baby daddy drama. Let's talk about some of the boundary lines that shouldn't be crossed. Each of us have families, but our child shares both families. Both want what's in the best interest for the child, but some families tend to get too involved in personal business and situations that you as parents should be handling with each other. It's one thing for family to be nosy, but then it's a whole nother level when you have neighbors and strangers in your business. But sometimes worst of all can be your friends. Now, of course, your friends are going to be very supportive of you, and with the right intentions, that can be very helpful. But what do you do when you have mutual friends? Now, some of your friends were your friends before you met her, or vice versa. Some were her friends before she met you. Now, some of you might have went to school together or grew up together, and y'all were just all friends. You may have even made friends with each other's friends because they came around a lot while y'all were in a relationship. It's wrong for us to get mutual friends in the middle of our situations, but you need to know the role of being a mutual friend. If you take sides, then you're no longer a mutual friend, and if that's the case, then you need to let the friend know where your loyalties lie. Having social media can cause many problems or baby mama or baby daddy drama. Facebook, for instance, it's usually best that you not be friends with your baby mother or baby's father, but you start to notice that it can lead to stalking. Now, while stalking can open your eyes to some things that you need to see, it's usually nothing good that you get from it. When we get friend request messages and comments, we have to read what they are, who they are, and what are their intentions. Some are fake profiles used to spy, while others are real people sent just to lurk. Now, unless y'all had a child from a one-night stand and neither of you really care what each other's doing as long as it's not harmful to your kid, then this might not be the case. If y'all were in a serious relationship with each other before or while you had your child, then it's easy to become jealous. Jealousy after a breakup can make each of you become haters. You may hate on the guy or girl that he or she winds up talking to, likes on their pictures, comments, or you just see them out with. Now, when he or she gets a boyfriend or girlfriend, then hating there, that's just understood. Either way you look at it, it's petty. Now, here's a situation that might come off as you being petty, but it's not always the case. Now, your friends are supposed to be your friends. Some are like brothers. Some are like sisters. That's your BFFs or your besties or your homies or your homegirls. Some people are just acquaintances adding your baby mama or baby daddy that you aren't really that close to in the first place. They're the type to add you to spy just to get brownie points or to score, but it's worse whenever it's somebody you're close to or a best friend. They're two-faced and snakes, usually playing both sides, but being closer to one over the other. When you see your friends liking or commenting on your child's mother or your child's father's picture, then it depends on what it is that they're saying and what type of picture that they're liking. You're not being jealous if you see that your friends are liking pictures that really shouldn't be liked, inappropriate pictures. Now, if they're appropriate, like something casual or, that's one thing. But whenever you see them liking provocative pictures, pictures with their shirts off, pictures of them flaunting body parts, seductive pictures, now that's another story because there's no reason for a friend to be liking those kind of pictures. When you ask your quote-unquote friends about this, then they usually just want to wave it off or they want to try to act like you're being drama. Then they start sneak dissing. Next thing you know, you got beef. That makes you want to put the gloves on, makes you want to challenge them to a fight, makes you want to step into a ring. You feel like smacking them with the front hand and then giving them the backhand. Then you're going to call your homegirls or your homeboys, and then next thing you know, could be guns involved. But that could resort to death and funerals and you burying somebody. You could wind up dead or going to prison, and when all you had to really do was just talk about it or unfriend them. But family matters, and they're important. You don't want to wind up getting them hurt. What you really should focus on is your child and being civil with each other for your child. And that's the one main focus, your family. So just remember what's important and know that those fake friends and people out there doing you dirty are really just the beep.